really fun to watch right now, but I don't see this paying off for them in the long run. I guess if nothing else though, it's getting some experience under their belts and like helping them feel confident and everything like that. So I guess that's good, but just in terms of like, I don't see them having any real success in the playoffs, and if they're too good, they're not going to end up with a good draft pick, which I kind of still feel like they need, especially in this upcoming draft when you have Cam Boozer, Darren Peterson, fucking AJ DeBonta, you know what I'm saying? On the other hand, Ayton is looking solid for y'all, and this random player keeps stepping up. Yeah, no, DeAndre Ayton is like actually exceeding my expectations for him, and is perfectly filling the role that we need him for. Like, he is buying into his role and he's been very solid for us. I really had a 3 there, but I was looking around, I was like, where's my matchup at? And he was fumbling out of bounds. I could have taken the full up through, but didn't even take 10 games for things to go wrong with Ja. Yeah, I thought about making a video talking about it because I considered him like my favorite like young player in the league, but like, honestly, he's my favorite player in the league. But I don't know, man. Since that 2022 season, it just hasn't been the same.
Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is ordinary.
Things have actually only been getting worse and worse. Yo, Dave, thank you for the 37 months. I greatly appreciate it. Please don't give me open shots. I gotta take them, right? You wanna explain what happened this time? I'm not caught up. So, in order to fully understand, you need the context that obviously with all the on-court injuries and off-court troubles Ja Morant has had, he hasn't been on the floor very much for the Grizzlies, right? So they haven't had their best player, their star player, to really lead them and, you know, kind of facilitate things the way he normally does. Ja's obviously a 20-plus point per game scorer and also their playmaker and everything, right? So Taylor Jenkins last season basically ended up saying like, hey man, like we gotta do something, right? So he kind of they brought in someone to help them kind of change the way that they run their offense, so that it was more like by committee and it was more free flowing and you know, less pick and roll, less ball screens, so that way, you know, they were basically trying to move away from the Ja Morant style and more so into like a much more like team oriented one, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And it did kind of work for them to some extent. But obviously when Ja came back, he wasn't a big fan of that. And that makes sense. You would assume that like, okay, we have to play this way because Ja's not here. But when Ja comes back, we'll go back to our usual thing, which was successful for them before, right? Well, they basically kept going with the new offensive scheme by Taylor Jenkins and
everything is ordinary.
Is it Noah LaRoche? It might have been Noah LaRoche, who's now with the Heat, and now the Heat are doing that and seeing success with it. That the new offensive like system that was implemented, right? Ja wasn't really feeling it, and so he was a bit disgruntled, whatever. Taylor Jenkins ends up getting fired, blah, blah, blah. Taylor Jenkins gets fired. They replace him with Tomas Tesolo. And then the Noah LaRoche, I'm saying his name, I might be mistaken, it could have been someone else. But the guy they also brought in to help, like, you know, do this new offense, was also let go, and he's now working with the Heat, and the Heat are now using that same scheme, and it's working out very well for them. Now, will that continue to happen when Tyler Hero comes back, who is, again, their point guard and their leading scorer and playmaker and everything? We'll see. We'll see if that causes any issues. I think time will tell. So they're still running that in Memphis, and Ja's not really fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? It's not like to the T like it was before, but still it's whatever. So during the Lakers game a few nights ago, Memphis was actually up going into halftime, and then coming out of halftime, it looked like it was going to be an easy win. No way you didn't dish that out to me. You know, I can't help but feel like, because I got so many shots early on, these niggas are not looking for me anymore, and now the other team is making me come back because they just stopped giving me the ball when I'm open. Continuing on what I was saying, a few days ago during the Memphis and Los Angeles game, Grizzlies were up. Ja wasn't really having the best game, and I guess the coach and coaching staff said some shit to him during halftime and like questioned his leadership and like his effort on the court. And then throughout the entire second half, and especially the fourth quarter, Ja was like basically non-existent. Like he was hardly moving at all. He wasn't like really trying. He wasn't doing anything. Like he wasn't defending. He wasn't scoring. He wasn't really trying to play make. He wasn't really doing shit. Meanwhile, all the other guys are still trying very, very hard. He gets questioned about this after the game. People are like, you know, are you sick? Are you hurt? Whatever. He's like, no, I'm fine. And he's like, you know, what went wrong? Ask the coaching staff. What could have been better? Ask the coaching staff. And he basically just kept saying, ask the coaching staff for every like question that he got asked in the post game interview. You had it, bro. Thank you. And then so obviously that sparked a lot of conversation, everything like that. And yeah, so we don't know the full details of like what happened like in the locker room at halftime, or like what spawned Ja to act that way and respond that way. But from what we can gather, they were not happy with how he was performing. He was not happy with how things were going. And they basically said that he wasn't good enough, I guess, or he wasn't doing good enough, or questioned his leadership and everything like that. And then he kind of proved their point by like kind of quitting on the team in that second half. It was a really bad look. And so, yeah. And so now, then he got suspended for a game for conduct detrimental to the team. I would say he at least looked engaged and like he was trying in the game against who did they just play? I watched that game, but I forget. It was against Detroit. I remember now because Cade spazzed in that fourth quarter. He at least looked like he was trying. He didn't have a great game, but he at least was giving effort. You know what I'm saying? Detroit's defense is really good. They had that nigga Asakura putting him in lockdown. He looks like he was trying. So I don't know. Things still don't seem great between Ja and the organization. And there's a lot of speculation and rumors that, you know, Memphis might try to move on from him. Ja might ask for a trade, but his market is like pretty low right now, all things considered, between the on the court concerns, off the court troubles, and the size of his contract. You know, they're saying there might not be that much interest for him around the league. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the entire situation. We were scoring so much quicker and so much more efficiently when they would just give me the ball. Yeah, that nigga jacked up 4 bricks and then he left. Thank God. It's always the bums who want to be ball hogs. Why are we not giving me the ball anymore? Hello? 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 it's not like I was over dribbling the ball or anything either. Like I was just open on all my shots, and now they just don't want to give me the ball. Yo, you're joking. You're joking. I'm open. Okay, well at least he gave it to me. It was a fucked up pass because he's probably got no pass accuracy because he's a ball hog, so he never passes the ball, I'm sure, so he didn't bother putting it into his build, but Aga, thank you for the 62 months though. If your name begins with Lotus Asakura, then this sub is for you. Please tell me someone gets the reference. I can't say I do. I was being childish because he's not the guy anymore because of his past actions. Nah, I think you misunderstood the situation a little bit. I do think there was some immaturity on his part for sure, and that he probably should grow up a little bit. But I think there's blame to be had on both sides. I do think he is not handling the situation the best. I understand his frustration, but I do think he is being a little immature with how he's going about it. And I think it was a really bad look to see him quit on the team. Because the thing is, I still believe in his talent and his skill as a basketball player. Like, I think he can still get back to where he was when he was that all-NBA MVP caliber player who was like arguably top 10 in the league. Niggas try to have this revisionist history and act like John and the Grizzlies were never like on this verge of this cusp of being like the next great team. Like, we thought the Grizzlies were on the track to be the team that the OKC Thunder ended up being. And then they just got leapfrogged by the Thunder, and they just, you know, now they're in two different stratospheres, right? But like, niggas try to pretend like Ja wasn't like inching toward being an MVP. Like, he wasn't an all-NBA player. Like, he wasn't like a fringe top 10 guy. Like, the Grizzlies weren't the second seed for 2 years in a row, and then the third year they were again, but then things kind of fell apart. But and then they fell in the standings. But yeah, even last season, that was last season. Yeah, the Grizzlies were the 2 seed, and then things got tumultuous. They lost a few games. You got to remember the West was so close that a 2-game difference was like the difference between being like the 3 seed and like the fucking 8 seed, right? So they fell from 2 all the way down to, I think, actually 8, right? Because they had a really bad stretch of like 2 weeks. Taylor Jenkins got fired like 2 weeks before the playoffs started. You know what I mean? And then like everything's just been like falling apart since then. They traded Desmond Bane in the offseason. It's just like, it's just all been downhill. But again, like what I don't like is like niggas trying to pretend like shit wasn't what it was. We understand what it is now, but like, let's not rewrite history. All that being said, I do think Ja Morant is still capable of being an all-NBA caliber player. I was supposed to get released way earlier. I think it was 1 for 5, 0 for 4, 1 for 5. Okay, yeah, my teammates actually really suck, and they're forcing the ball instead of just giving it to me when I'm open. And we went from being up by like double digits to now they're just like forcing up shots because they want to be the leading scorer, as opposed to just taking the efficient, easy buckets, because they want to be the one on the team with the most shots taken. I think people giving up on Ja this early is insane. And it's, you know, people pick and choose, because there have been people who've gone through so much other shit and have been given so much more grace than Ja has. Thank you. You see how easy the game is when you just pass the ball to the open man? I like passing the ball. I'm gonna give it to you if you open, or if I don't immediately have an open shot. But like, all I ask is you give it to me when I'm open, bro. Bad shot. Who we think are gonna be the ones that hand the Thunder their first L? Lakers. Whenever they play the Lakers, bro, they're gonna be undefeated all the way up until they play us. Early after years of issues is insane. It's been 3 years of like, I guess you could say, like, counting now it'd be 3 years, but like, it's other niggas who've had more than 3 years of like injury problems or like troubles and like controversy and shit that we're giving up on. a lot later than what Ja is. And to be honest, they've been like giving up on him from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? Like ever since the first incident with the gun thing, which like I kind of understand, I still think was blown way out of proportion. Why would you even dribble? Why would you not just catch and shoot? You had the shot. You're a Carmelo Anthony build, clearly. You made him look like him and you're wearing number 7. You got to have a mid-range jumper. I know you do. People were ready to give up on him already 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And like we've heard these talks and these comments and these conversations from the jump. So I doubt Memphis trades him. Nah, I wouldn't be shocked if they trade him actually. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I just don't know where he would go. I have a couple of ideas of like what might be a decent fit for him or who could use him, but I don't know who would even actually have actual interest in him. Yeah, I have to throw something up. Luka, Reeves, and Laravia equals Tres Leches. Yeah, that's the Snowtime Lakers right there. Kings and Nets. I pray he doesn't end up on either of those poverty-ass franchises. That's a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Why are we just not letting me bring the ball up the floor anymore? We'll take him. You a Bulls fan, right? Y'all don't need y'all. I got enough guards. These niggas care way more about getting their shot attempts up than they care about winning. Because it's just like, you can't care about winning and you keep putting up shots like this. Especially when I'm open most possessions. Do I need to go to the Spurs? They don't play that? Nah, because I like what they got going on right now with De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, and Stephon Castle. They got enough quality guard play over there to where I don't think they need... I didn't get blocks. I greened that, and then they called it bad shot selection because a nigga or a badge just activated, I guess, and I missed it. I think the Suns could do something. Suns could be cool. Niggas never heard of a fast break before. Wide open, by the way. Okay. All that to give the ball to the fucking AI player who immediately gets fouled. Like, these niggas don't want to win. E-Book and Jabba, who's playing defense. Devin Booker's a really good defender. God, this shooting guard fucking sucks. We know that nigga shooting it no matter what happened. And he fucking made it too. Tenno. Good shit. Had was a DreamHack beat Ninja Killer. And then Ninja Killer won. You the only nigga who beat him. So it was, in a way it's like you could have been the one that won that tournament. You feel me? Like, Law Gauntlet had me ready to fly back home, not gonna lie. Hey. You wanted to own, I deadass think Ninja Killer could become the best second player in NA. You were the only nigga that beat him. So you're joking. All this for you to, okay, man. Would you rather wipe your ass standing up or laying down? What a weirdo. This game is so winnable, but my teammates want to be dickheads who just want to jack up shots. And they're garbage at that. Like, this thing has 4 for 14. And then we got a nigga trying to be Carmelo Anthony as a fucking center. What the fuck? You take those. Please throw the ball in transition. Of course not. $2K26 is good enough to run rec solo. I mean, rec randoms is always going to be rec randoms, but I like the game a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. That was just my floater. Fuck. Could have made that if I was prepared to take a jumper, but that's not what I wanted. Damn, good punching. This nigga is so ass. Oh my god, he passed it. You're so ass, my nigga. You're so unbelievably garbage. Holy shit, man. Another extremely winnable game, but because we have a fucking jackass on the team, we lose. These niggas weren't even good either. The part that kills me is like playing rec with randoms and like their ass at shooting. This is the easiest it has ever been to shoot in 2K, and I still end up with teammates who can't shoot. How long have I been muted? You know what? That would explain a lot. What I saw since Enos was on camera. I don't even remember muting when she walked in. That's so weird. I thought I was unmuted that whole time. I don't feel like repeating anything I said since then, to be honest. It is what it is. We just gonna move on. I just assumed chat was dead because it's the middle of the night and I'm playing 2K, so I was just like, oh, inbounding the ball all the way up the court is almost never ever ever worth it. It annoys me so much when niggas do that because it almost never ever ever works out. Like doing a full court inbound pass is 99.99% of the time not worth it. That was good, Bonsai. With the bright science shoes keep distracting me. Shoes is bright as hell. Can't even tell what shoes they are. That's fair. Okay, I get multiple straight buckets, and instead of giving me the ball again, we decide to inbound it to literally somebody else who's not even open. I don't understand the logic there. Hey, the point guard just scored the last couple possessions in a row. Let's give the ball to somebody else this time for no reason whatsoever other than the fact that we're fucking haters, I guess. I don't know. Like, y'all make the game difficult for fun. I was trying to pass it to the small forward, but I guess the game had already decided I was going to get fouled, but it wouldn't let me. Good shit. No way you didn't send that ball to me. And you turned it over again because for whatever reason you decided you want to bring it up the floor instead of throwing it in transition. What is up with rec randoms and just not believing in a fast break? Like, thank you. Wow, look at that. You threw the ball to me in transition and I scored. Wow, it's almost like we could do that almost every time. Wow, damn, crazy, wow. Come on, ref, that was all ball. I feel like I only ever see steals in this game now when it's my team getting got. They do be feeling like that. He ran away from the basket instead of just trying to go all the way to the rim. And he turned the ball over because of it. Niggas do that so much in this game where the paint will be open or they'll have like a lane directly to the rim and then they run away. They turn around. They have 8 turnovers, 3 of them being from the small forward. Thank you, Bonsai. I'm gonna need it. A shot. Have you ever tried Madden? I played Madden growing up, but I don't like football that much, so I don't play Madden anymore. Plus, from what I understand, Madden, like 2K is already a garbage video game, and Madden is significantly worse, and I like basketball way, way more than I like football, so there's just like no reason for me to play Madden. Feel stupid as a gift for trying to take a charge in the first place, jackass. And they did it again. I mean, not the same guy, but their team. They tried to take another charge. You're so lame. What's on? Chat, did any of y'all see the that My Hero Academia video going around on Twitter of like some dude did like a voiceover of like Bakugo and some niggas fighting and shit? No way he got that off and made it. Yeah, so I saw that video and I thought it was kind of funny, you know, and I was like, you know, it got a little chuckle out of me or whatever. But after I thought about it, not to be too woke, but like, I was like, the type of person that this is gonna majority like, how do I explain what I'm trying to say? Like, I thought the video was kind of funny, but I feel like the majority of people who are going to be into that and like entertained by that are going to be people who are going to be influenced to say a bunch of words and phrases that they didn't know before and probably had no business saying. If you catch my drift. I was like, damn, the majority of niggas that this is going to appeal to, that this type of thing is going to appeal to, is going to be, frankly, a lot of white kids who don't talk like that, but are going to want to repeat a lot of that shit just because I was like, oh, wow, that's funny. And then not even really know what the fuck they're saying. Which I guess already happens constantly these days anyway, but even more so. Damn, so that could have been an easy rebound into a dish out 3. I'm just over that style of voiceover now. It's overdone for me. Was that like a really popular thing at some point? Because if so, I missed that whole wave. Good ball movement, fellas. Good voiceovers, yeah, they had their phase. Was this like something in like the last 10 years? 'Cause I feel like it's always been a thing, right? But I don't feel like it's ever really been like that common or popular in my experience. Because like I remember there was a video back in the day where it was like Hood Rocket Power, and I thought that video was fucking hilarious. But that video was from like 2006. You know what I'm saying? So. But like there is like that one video of like fucking Superman and Batman and shit talking shit to each other. That's like a Hood voiceover, I guess. Like I've never really seen like a lot of stuff like that. But I guess that shouldn't really surprise me that it was probably like a fad or something at some point. AJK ones are good though. Never seen them. Yo, Neo, what's good, man? Come on.
Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is ordinary.
Dude's name is Rob So Petty or something. Never heard of him. Yo, Malibu Karoba, thank you for the 42 months. Welcome back. Really appreciate that. Harden got all 12 for us right now. He's on the heater. Oh, it's the Clippers and the Thunder playing right now, right? I should pull that game up because why not? Yo, where is our teammate? Why are we playing 5-on-4? He still got an open shot. He smoked it. Why is this nigga just standing at the other end emoting? Like, at 2K players are the most annoying niggas of all time. Because like, literally, for what reason are you doing this? I don't understand. That's our small forward doing that? It's our small forward. And for what? Like, literally, what is the reason? It ain't like he ain't getting shots. He got the most points on the team. Like, niggas be dickheads for no fucking reason. Just being a jackass for sport. Guess he can't shoot threes. Why did we call timeout there? It was the small forward, so he's just being a dickhead again for the love of the game. I know Kawhi ain't losing Miami since 2011. Didn't he just lose to them last night? Niggas have 11 fouls. He can shoot threes. He just don't want to shoot it when I give it to him. Got it. About to lose another like extremely winnable game because again someone on my team wants to intentionally be a fucking jackass. I don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't get it, man. Left his man open on purpose. Why are you standing way back there, dog? Could have easily won this game. We were winning this game. Shoot it.
happens here. Everything is ordinary.
Yo, Shinkson, thank you for the prime, homie. Really appreciate it. Be right back.